The Endangered Wolf Center works to protect and reintroduce wolves back into their native habitats. Here to share what to expect at the upcoming Wolf Fest 2018 is Executive Director Virginia Busch. It's good to see you.
Thank you, you too.
And I have to say, you know, last year for Wolf Fest 2017, I went with my family. We had a wonderful time. It was a great time.
That is great to hear.
Job. Yeah, so it's great to have you back in studio. We have a guest. We should probably introduce our second guest too. Who's this?
So this is our tiniest little animal ambassador that we have. Her name is Daisy. She's a fennec fox, which is the world's smallest fox. We have 8 different species at the Endangered Wolf Center and many fox to see. So you can see a red fox, an Arctic fox, swift fox, and these fennec foxes. So it's fun to kind of see all the different ones that we have.
Right, so we're gonna get into, Wolf Fest is your big event that you do annually. Let's maybe just press pause on that before we get into all the details of that and kind of remind people what the Endangered Wolf Center is, what it does, because you can go and make visits, but people might not know what it is that you're doing year round.
Exactly. So we've been around for over 45 years, if you can believe it. We're kind of the St. Louis's best kept secret. We are open to the public. We love to have tours. We'd love to have kids come out for our howls. But we really work to preserve endangered canid species, and those are wolves, and to work to debunk the big bad wolf, because you know they're really not the big bad wolf. They're wonderful for the environment. And so we have great tours that talk about that. We have red wolves and Mexican wolves that we actually release to the wild. They are some of the most critically endangered wolf species in the world, and our Mexican wolves can trace their roots back to the Endangered Wolf Center. There's about 150 in the wild today from just 7, and they did that because of us. And so we're really proud to have that in our history. And then of course our education component is just so vital. And so to get those kids out and adults alike to come out and experience our tours, to meet Daisy here and our other ambassadors, it makes that great connection. You know, heart to their mind will follow when you make that connection.
Absolutely, and I think it's important for you to share, as you said, it's a place that you can go, but also the conservation efforts that you're working on year round are really profound, and so it's good to mention that. So a way to inform the public is to invite them out. Wolf Fest does just that.
It is, and so Wolf Fest is one of our largest fundraisers. We are a nonprofit, and so we really do appreciate that and have the support to continue the work that we do. So if you come out October 20th, it's an all-day open house essentially. You get to experience all of our animals, and we give you these little abbreviated tours. And it's so family-friendly, as you probably experienced with your kids. We have a climbing wall and food trucks and conservation ambassadors. This year we've got a great vendor village, so you get to buy these great things. And then we have extra animals that come and do a great conservation presentation, and so you learn about endangered species from around the world. This year it's focused on native fauna and flora, so you'll see some really cool animals that actually work, you know, with our Mexican wolves or with our red wolves in the same ecosystem. So it's really fun, and ones that are in your backyard.
Yeah, no, last year I think that was fun because there was the alligator, I think it was, and my kids were afraid to touch it, but a really good time. We've got some photos that have been playing while you were just talking, but I want to bring them back up so you can kind of tell us a bit more, because you've obviously brought the fox, Daisy, with you today, but let's take a look as well. So is this from last year's?
Yes, so that's from Wolf Fest. That's just part of our tour route. It's very back to nature, and that's something that we really encourage. Is not only are you coming out to experience our animals, but you're getting back into the woods and getting that wonderful sensory experience with your kids or with your friends of just being out into nature, which is so important.
And I think we've got next, there's a photo of some other guest with some other animals. It's coming up.
There we go. Oh, that's part of the tour route again. And then I think that there's another photo that shows you an experience. We have these wonderful camp programs in the summertime, actually all year, but summer is our most popular. There it is. They get to go on a cave experience. My daughter went to her first wolf camp this year and came back every day filthy and loving it, and got back out into nature. Was just so excited.
That's great. And what are the ages for the camp when you do your summer camp?
They start at 6 and they go all the way up into teenage years.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, we've got the information there for you on the screen. Go check it out. It's Wolf Fest 2018 coming up, and we're going to show you the graphic for that so you can write down the information. It's next month, but go ahead and tell me a bit more about with parking. And there's an option with you can prepay. Is that correct?
Yes. So we encourage you to either go to our Facebook page or our endangeredwolfcenter.org, prepay. There's a VIP VIP option that gets you behind the scenes with some of our animal experiences, great parking for VIP, and then we have new and improved parking. If you were at Wolf Fest last year, we are so popular that we have this problem of parking, but now we've totally changed that. We've got great shuttle systems, so come on out and enjoy the day.
Okay, and more details are again right there on the website, endangeredwolfcenter.org. But don't go anywhere. Virginia brought some other friends from the Endangered Wolf Center, and we're going to meet them in the next segment. So stay with us right after this break.